Been about a week since the last batch of bans and unbans in Magic the Gathering, and it's very interesting to me how these changes affect other cards that are now more useful pieces to construct the decks. We're going to try and gauge cards that are the most affected by their change in price. People could also just be trying to gobble these cards up before a new deck is revealed that includes them, so we'll review the actual direct bans and unbans as well to see what's happened to those cards. First up is, of course, the One Ring, a card that had become too ubiquitous in modern format and is banned, but is still a favorite for commander decks. The base version of the card has actually had its price rise from around $55 pre-ban to $59 for some of the lowest listings and a market price of $63. However, this is a card that was worth almost $120 during the last ban announcement. The writing was on the wall for this ban season though, and the price dropped down well before the actual announcement. I'm going to keep an eye on this one though, as the market will get flooded with extra copies post-ban, and we'll have to wait to see until the surplus is bought and the price settles back then. Over time, I expect that this card will continue to be extremely popular in Commander, and I don't expect it to come back in a reprint. One of the wildest changes so far has been this print of Faithless Looting. The retro border has only come around once as a common in Brothers War Commander, but it's now so desirable the price has jumped from under a dollar to around $10 during the hype surrounding the announcement. They're currently 89 available on TCG Player, so keep an eye out to see if someone will come back to market it and drive the price down, or if they get closer to being sold out and the price just keeps going up. Along the same lines, Arclight Phoenix survived the ban wave, and it also has a retro frame print from Ravnica Remastered that is taking off in price. This rare was already worth a few bucks before the announcement, but it's worth $10 now, and there are more available for sale now than the Faithless Looting retro print, but I don't expect that to hold up since the Phoenix is more important for the deck combo. These Izzet decks may also now include Indomitable Creativity, and the original Aether Revolt printing of this card has seen some movement to around $5 a card. Interestingly, the Outlaws of Thunder Junction reprint of this card is staying put under a dollar. People really didn't like these breaking news cards. Splinter Twins' original printing in Rise of Eldrazi has risen itself from $10 to around $30, but the foil version of this card is really taking off, with TCG Player offering one at $150 from its direct service. The reprints of this card from Modern Masters in the list are seen moving as well to between $20 and $25 so far. Psychic Frog seems to be holding up well, except for its full art printing that is tumbling from a near $50 price to below $30. This is another card that will probably level out due to its use in Commander as well as other formats. The normal prints of the card are holding up well for their price after a bit of a post-ban dump. Amped Raptor also isn't seeing much movement post-ban. The only copy that was worth much was the Ripple foil, and they seem to be holding up well. Likewise, vexingbobble and Gigantha aren't seeing much fluctuation either, so those cards were generally under $2 to begin with. One card benefiting from the bans is former bulk rare Demilluch. Bulk rare, I mean bulk mythic. This is a mythic card. I only had one of these guys left over in my box of bulk mythics, but if you've opened a bunch of AFR like I have, go check yours. He's probably in there. Demilluch is now around $10, and the extended art version is reaching up to $30. One card I definitely don't have any more of is the Tamamo Inquisitive Student. The card is spiking upwards of $50 in anticipation of seeing play next to Splinter Twin. Mox Opal is on a rampage since being unbanned. The card has mostly doubled in price for each of its printings. The card was already enjoying a bump as the renaming of Kaladesh to Avishkar drove people to snatch up products printed with the old name. However, its masterpiece printing in Kaladesh Inventions is flying like hotcakes and is also up $100 to give it a $600 price tag, with only 16 available for sale. The ban of vexingbobble hasn't yet started to show a lot of movement in any of the free counterspells like Flare of Denial, but they are definitely selling more with a slightly higher value. Those should be interesting to monitor for a few months while Legacy settles back down. Also keep in mind the new schedule for ban announcements will coincide with the change of RCQ seasons, and not a month after set release as it had been until this most recent announcement. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what card you think is going to change the most in price after this ban and unban wave. Thanks for watching. Take care.